What it is, YouTube, muscly folks. It's bench press day, National Chest Day, Big Monday. 195 is my heavy set. Today, according to my Wendler 531 program, this is a 1+ week, trying to at least get one. There was one. And then from there on out, it was raining reps up to 6, though the 6 was most certainly a grinder. That was the 5th. So that should let you know what kind of grinder the 6 is going to be. Here it is. It just crept its way on up to the bar, or whatever you call it, the rack. So that was a heavy set for the day. Nothing too serious. Coming back from a rotator cuff injury, so I had to kind of like start it all again anew on the bench. And all told, I feel like my strength's starting to come back. I'm starting to be somewhat close to what I used to do. I did make an attempt at 230 after the end of all 3 of my sets, which did not succeed. I think having a couple of grindery reps and another one kind of ruined it. I mean, I've done 225 before. I feel like I could have got 2 reps the time I did it. 230 I haven't really technically put in the books, but the day that I did 225, okay, it was like a week where I had a tweak in my hip, so I wasn't squatting or deadlifting. And because of that, I broke from my program, and instead of coming in and doing a work set and trying for maxes after, I just tried for a max because I was like angry about my hip stuff and just went for it. Now this was just, the strength was not there. I think in play with that kind of weight at my size, you got to start off there and then do 195 for 6, because, or if I did 195 for 3, you know, maybe I could have done it, or 1, I could have maybe done it, but I don't think with the 5th and 6th rep being both tough reps that I had to really focused beat, I don't think I was being reasonable in thinking that that's a good idea to try that much weight, considering that I probably have, like, my statistical PR, and I would say a statistical PR is like what a 1 rep max calculator estimates you could probably do based on your best work set you've ever done. That has the highest sort of rating according to that coefficient. The best one I've done on bench was like 250 in the past. So 230 should be a pretty conservative max out. I mean, I have technically not lifted it in my life, so the fact that I've technically not lifted it means that my neurological systems are not going to know what to do. You can kind of tell that they were freaking out as I was lowering the bar. I was like trembling, and the bar was not going down even at all. Interestingly, these volume sets of 5 sets of 10 at 70 pounds, which, you know, while that's a pretty low weight, on shoulders it really just annihilates me. 5 sets of it is just annihilating, like at a certain point with these volume sets. And I've gone up to 70 from 65. Last time I did 65, I had to rest pause. Maybe the last 2 weeks of the program, I had to rest pause the last 2 sets to complete all 10 reps. This time, I feel like the 70 just went up, all 5 sets of 10. You know, like kind of, I mean, they felt hard, you know, towards the end of the set each time. But I never felt like I hit a brick wall where it was like game's over. And then bearing in mind, I'm power cleaning these up, so I'm not just doing a clean set of 10 off of the rack or something. I'm having to power clean them up. So I'm wasting a lot of energy just off the jump. Although I don't think that really, I would say that it doesn't factor in, but at the same time, the power clean is kind of significant shoulder function involved. So it's not entirely true to say that because you're doing that power clean and, you know, maybe the volume sets don't actually, I don't fail because of lack of energy. I fail because my shoulder feels like it's going to explode. But I do think the power clean factors in. This is my heaviest set of lat pull downs. It was 180 for 9. I have been getting 10, but that failed 230, the failed or not failed, but grindery 5th and 6th reps on that other one. Those are the kind of things that you, at a certain point, you have to expect you're going to run out of strength. I closed my eyes during like the first 2-3 sets of this, and that was weird. It was definitely weird. I mean, on a certain level, it made it harder because I had to feel everything, but on a certain level, also, I could kind of feel more correctly where I need to pull from. You know, like sometimes I feel like there's a way to cheat lat pull downs by using something to move the bar forward and to try and create some kind of like torque type thing that brings the bar down And it has like a curving path rather than a straight up and down path. And I feel like you can do a straight up and down path that's more effective and more efficient on the muscles, but there comes a point where it puts so much stress on your back that your body kind of wants to switch and quote-unquote cheat with other muscles to create that bend in the path or something. It's hard to explain what I mean, but I feel like it's possibly maybe the forearm muscles along with something in the lower back is trying to like pull the bar not straight down to your sternum, but instead or clavicle or whatever it is, but instead to pull it forward, you know, and it's hard to resist that urge. Kept it simple today: bench press, pull downs, overhead press. No other stuff than that. Training economy, y'all. You gotta train smart so you don't snap your shit sideways. Like, comment, and subscribe. Sure do appreciate all your time. Peace.